Hi Cancer, this is going to be your reading for the end of January 2021. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Cancer. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Check your other placements if this doesn't resonate. You could find your messages there instead. If you are a cross watcher, you may need to reverse the roles, although I do favor the sign I'm reading for. If you want to book a private reading with me, Cancer, the link to my website to schedule a live one-on-one is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe. Please hit the bell, because when you hit the bell, you know when I read for your sign, I read for you every week. How could I not? Right now it's Soma Chandra Cancer. Cancer, I think you guys need kind of a break right now. The energy I'm picking up on, when I was meditating on your sign, I feel like there are some other good things going on in your life, but you might be crossing paths with a person in your energy that you have a haunted past with. And I think that kind of like might take the wind out of your sails this week. Some resentment is popping up. The overall energy that came out of the Untold Truth of the Heart deck about this relationship, I think this is just what you're going through right now, Cancer. Established family, triumph, and security. Some of you are going to go on vacation. You may take a trip out into the woods. You may be in a cabin. You might be spending time with family right now this week, possibly planning a trip in February. You're really just wanting to nourish yourself, self-harmony, soul growth, and comfort. There's resentments between you and someone, stinging words, bitterness, and anger. So right now you just need distance, barriers, separation, and space. It could be separation with family, possibly. Doesn't have to be family, though. Maybe you're just going to go spend time with family. Just get some self-harmony and some comfort, because there's resentment and distance between you and this person. The way you feel about this person deep down is lust and conflicted, intensity, sexual energy, somewhat non-committal. You might not have been able to commit to them, or you think they were non-committal with you, and conflicted, multiple choices, inconsistency, and decisions. I think it was pretty hot with this person. They did show up as the King of Wands. Maybe you were their King of Wands, they were your King of Wands, but I think that you just don't really know how you feel about this person. You might think it's all about non-committal energy with them. On your end, on their end. Their energy towards you, Cancer, is beginning, new direction, fresh start, and chance, but heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and clutter. Now, you need to know with this deck, there is a card of beginnings and then second chance. So this doesn't necessarily mean this person wants a new beginning with you. This person is trying to go in a new direction and have a fresh start, but their heart is cluttered. They might have sent you mixed signals. Maybe you sent them mixed signals. There's clutter here. I think for both of you, they have heart fog and you have conflicted. What's at the bottom of this deck? Chemistry. Yeah, there was definitely spark. There was clouded judgment too. You just need more time. Right now you want to purify your soul and your body, clear your energy. Someone's apprehensive but still hoping. There's the second chance. Somebody may want a second chance, maybe later or deep down, deep within. I used the Psychic Tarot just to pick up on your energy. I have the Fool at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Some of you were connecting to an Aries, a Virgo, or a Gemini. But your energy right now, Cancer, 3 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse. Some of you have some air in your chart. I think that right now you're holding back. You need a firm foundation. I think that you want to spend some time alone. I think even though in the tarot you have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, this might be just what you're doing right now, but with this specific person, you might have been put in a third-party situation, or you don't want to rejoice and celebrate with them. You hold back. You have a lot of negative thoughts whenever you think about this person or this situation. I do have the 10 of Cups here. It might be a family member. Family might have been involved, possibly, not necessarily. But you do feel kind of trapped in fear here, and the 3 of Swords in reverse is you're just trying to get over heartache and loss. I don't think you feel like you can take a risk with this person. You might not be ready to start much new in general. You're putting on a good face for the world. Cancers are generally very happy social people. I think you feel like your wings are clipped. You're holding on to the past. I think you might be in a place of transition. You could have been dealing with a Pisces or a Libra, but I think right now you're really withdrawn into silence. When the High Priestess comes in reverse, she kind of ghosts. She needs more than alone time. My joke about the High Priestess in reverse is mommy needs a minute. Like you go into the bathroom at night, you take a long bath. I don't think you're ready to start any grand adventures. Yeah, someone might be traveling or something and that bothers you. Might be worried about third-party interference, but I think you just need some alone time. So the overall energy for the reading is the Page of Swords, and the challenges are the Knight of Wands and the Moon. Pisces, Cancerian energy here for you. I think that there's confusion and spying between you and this person. This is your mutual energy. So both of you keep tabs on each other to a degree. You both might be open to communication. But the problem is the Knight of Wands and the Moon. Somebody might have been like a midnight runner here. Somebody might not be ready to settle down. The Knight of Wands is a great energy, but this is coming out as the block or the challenge. So it was very passionate, but there was also all this confusion. You might be dreaming about this person and how passionate they were. Or because it was so passionate and you seemed so curious about each other, now there's just this confusion. Things are not as they seem. Things are veiled and hidden in moonlight. I do see a lot of emotion and a lot of passion. That seems to be the problem. Let me just cut right to the chase. The final outcome for the two of you is the Six of Cups in reverse. That's what's going on here. So haunted by the past, lacking in a playfulness, a bit of a burnt bridge possibly. You both might want some forgiveness from one another or with one another. But this is where we're haunted by the past very much. You do see yourself, though, as the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. I was like, whoa, this is going to be a great reading. I think that you guys are in a place of emotional indecision and you need more information. Some of you are afraid of giving up your independence, or you're worried that this person is not going to settle down. But you see yourself as happy, fun, drinks on the house, hanging out with your boys, hanging out with your girls. You're trying to make the most of life. You really do want happiness. You want a reunion. This is like dating, fun, friendship. I do think you guys see yourself as having a good week and putting on a good face. But the way you feel about this person, I see emotional indecision here with you. Eight of Cups in reverse to the Ace of Coins. This is a seed that you could plant. I think that you maybe struggle with this a little bit. Like, did I miss an opportunity with this person? Should I try one more time, or do I just walk away and drift away? Perhaps some emotional abandonment issues have been triggered. Sometimes, like air signs, overthink things. Sometimes water signs overfeel things. So I think you're not sure what you want to do here. You might have had a lot of fun with this person, but they definitely confuse you, or you confuse them. There is quite a bit of emotion here. And your action towards this person is the Hangman, Pisces, and the Four of Cups. So you're hung up here, but you are paused. You are going to surrender. You might have gotten yourself in a situation with this person that you didn't really feel comfortable with, but you're not going to squirm and you're not going to act out of impulse. You're going to surrender and try to see something from a different point of view. I definitely see you emotionally reevaluating this week. So sometimes the Four of Cups, it depends on the deck. It can look like bored, stuck, kind of curmudgeonous, like the grass is always greener on the other side. I don't know what I want. In this deck, he looks more optimistic and contemplative. And your guides wanted me to use this deck for you. So I think you're paused. I think you do see something differently here. I think you're not entirely sure what you want. Your deeper emotions, Cancer, at this time. Seven of Cups in reverse, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. So first of all, you're not living in any illusion or fantasies here. The Seven of Cups in reverse is like, okay, enough illusions, enough wishful thinking. Yeah, I want opportunities and choices and I want to explore them, but I don't want to live in a fantasy. I mean, the Seven of Cups is Neptunian energy. Some of you have Pisces in your chart. Some of you, Pisces might be your south node. And it's tugging you and testing you in a way, maybe. And when the Seven of Cups comes in reverse, we focus more on our own personal values. You don't have all the choices you thought you did. It's a bit of a reality check. I do think you're feeling kind of worried and left out in the cold. Some of you may even be worried about money. Maybe job opportunities are slim pickings too, or relationship is slim pickings. I do see that you carry heavy burdens here all on your own. You are tired. Some of you don't want to be helped. There's something that you're having a hard time letting go. I see you going through some kind of an emotional process here with your life, with this person, with this situation, but I do like the way you see yourself. Classic water signs. You guys are really happy and loving. You're the most, any Cancers in my life are just the most wonderful friends, very driven to succeed too. I don't see you guys as prone to emotional indecision very often. I do think you are going to go out and have fun though, which is good because it looks like you're a little worried about stuff. And you do seem to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I think it's just this relationship. Maybe you hear from this person this week, or you're thinking about reaching out to them. And you're like, I don't know. Did I miss this opportunity? Should I come back? Can I plant this seed? I'm not sure. I need to see it from a different point of view. When the Hangman comes out, that's not the Tower. The Tower is seeing something really suddenly. The Hangman sometimes takes its time. You know, when we hang upside down and we see something from a different point of view, I mean, when was the last time you hung yourself upside down? You kind of want to hang there for a minute, right? Like, whoa, everything looks different. You might feel this way for a while, at least for the rest of the week, you know, the next 7 days, maybe more. And I think this bugs you. It's like, can I have this forgiveness here? I don't know. Do I give up independence? Or maybe you still want to be a player here. Maybe they want to be a player, you know, like being a player, that's kind of a negative word. That's not bad. The world is our playground after all. So this person though, they're approaching it a little differently. They see themselves as the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. They could have Earth in their chart. This person sees themselves as like, maybe you like to go out and have fun and they're a little bit more of a homebody. They might have a cat. They might have a really nice family. This is how they see themselves as the 10 of Cups. They also see themselves as a dependable person, but a slow and steady wins the race person. And they don't like to take a lot of risks or chances. For some of you, this isn't them. It's another person in the environment, a young earth sign, possibly a family member. This could be one of their adult children even. If it was your adult child, they liked that person, that kid. I don't know why, but I just heard that out of nowhere. Some of you people are psychic. I can hear you. So you both have an ace in the reverse here. The way they feel about you, interesting. They don't feel like they can communicate with you and have a breakthrough. The Ace of Swords for me is like a breakthrough, a reconciliation possibly of some kind. Their judgment is clouded. They are rethinking this whole thing. They need more inner clarity before they have that aha moment about where their future is. This person could be at a distance from you, but not necessarily at a distance. If they are at a long distance from you, they don't like that. The Knight of Pentacles doesn't like to do more than a day's ride from the castle. The Three of Wands suggests a holiday romance or someone far away. They don't have to be far away though. This person does stand back and watch you. They may stand back and watch you, not talking to them, not making a decision, not knowing exactly what you want. You do seem to not be sure whether or not you want to give up independence, possibly. Because you sure look like you're trying to have fun here. That's like living life, living large. So they don't feel like they can have a breakthrough, but they do stand back and watch and think about the future. I think they wonder if this person's if you're going to come to them with the Three of Wands. Their deeper feelings for you, sort of similar to you. You both have sevens in your deeper emotions. That's karma and cause and effect. So somebody might have said or done something that caused a certain, outcome, and now you guys might be rethinking it. Maybe you're thinking, well, I did have fun with them. This is a burden I have not been able to let go of. The Ten of Wands it doesn't suggest like a guilt at all, but more like, wow, this is just something I haven't been able to let go. Maybe this person made you feel left out in the cold or operated under a place of lack, but this person does stand and wait for something to happen here. They do think back over the past with the Seven of Pentacles. They are waiting to see if there will be a return on the investment. It's kind of like sigh. They're the Hermit in reverse. If there was a Virgo involved, that Virgo might be out of the picture, or they are withdrawn into silence. They might be ghosting you right now. The King of Wands is here. There could have been an Aries, Leo, Sag in the mix. This King of Wands was in your energy like a month or so ago, and then he disappeared, and now he's back. This guy might be back. They do want to be friends. This could be a fire sign coming into the picture here. This person's withdrawn from you, but at the same time, they might want your attention. It's interesting. They might have thought you were a player. You know, you could have been the player. Or just the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. Their action towards you, well, they're not trying to impress you. First of all, this person's self-esteem might be bruised at this time with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse is normally a person that's very fiery and very magnetic and very confident. She has a shadow side and she knows it. She's a total badass. But this person at this time lacks in confidence. They're trying to reestablish their sense of self. And they're not as determined as they would normally be. They also might not know their own self-worth. Worst case scenario, this person was kind of slutty and jealous too. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Both of these reversals can have extreme meanings in their worst case scenario. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse can be a person who this person might be working on freedom and independence, but they're not free yet. And right now they're withdrawn from you and they can't get you off their mind. Maybe you can't get them off your mind. But I think that this person feels somewhat withdrawn. I do think their self-esteem has been bruised to a degree. There could have been a triangulation, or let's just be friends with benefits or something like that. For some, I don't know why. This isn't going to be true for very many of you, but I just heard something about I won't invest in you. There might have been money involved. I won't be your front man or front woman, something like that. But there is this haunted past between the two of you. The Two of Cups is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you guys aren't going to get together to have a heart-to-heart. You're focused more on self-love. Yeah. Whoa. Ten of Swords. There might have been a painful ending between the two of you. An Aquarius could have been involved as well. I think you're focusing on a lot of healing right now, Cancer. This is definitely the soul growth and harmony. This is a bit of a broken dream. If anybody owes somebody else an apology, they're feeling pretty vulnerable at this point and you might not be ready to open up emotionally to them or they to you. Someone's going through some kind of pain and crisis. This still really hurts. When the Star comes in reverse, it's not hopeless. It's that you are working on a feeling of freedom and renewal, and you're just in the process of that. And I think that you need a lot more self-care and self-love right now. You're not holding up your cup of love to anyone else. Some of you might be working through codependency issues. Some of you also just aren't ready for a serious relationship, or this person isn't ready for that with you. Yeah, no homecoming, in a place of transition, just trying to get out of your head about it. There's Aquarius energy again. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like there's a couple different people in your energy right now. This King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are the people that showed up. But at this point, just try to forgive yourself and move on. I don't know that you're the one lacking in playfulness because you see yourself as happy. Maybe you did just see yourself as a choice and a fun friend with this person. But there seems to be this emotional indecision. You both might be trying to go off and start new things, but you're struggling with it. Perhaps you did have a deep soul bond at one point with the Six of Cups here. Yeah, you're just still thinking about it right now. Yeah. All right, Cancer, that's your reading for the end of the month. I hope it resonates with you and I hope it helps you. Definitely get that self-care in if you need it. And I do hope you have a fun week. I was like, oh, I want to party with Cancer. That looks good. This is just other stuff on your mind, thinking about where to plant your seed next. But I think there's just been stuff you're trying to walk away from that you're struggling with. It'll be okay. You've completed a cycle. Release the burdens. The new cycles will start. I hope they do for you very soon. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Cancer. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. Bye, Cancer. I'll see you next time.